All right, it is 7 o'clock. I'm going to call the meeting to order for the Cascade Charter Township Planning Commission meeting of Monday, December 21st, 2020. This is another virtual meeting. And at this point, I'd like to record the attendance of all members present. We'll move on to Article 2, which is the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States
of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. We'll move on to Article 3, which is to approve the current agenda.
Member Johnson approves.
Thank you, Member Johnson. Do we have support?
Member Kreider supports.
Member Crainer, thank you. All right, all those in favor of approving the current agenda, say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Hearing none, that carries, and we'll move on to Article 4, which is to approve the minutes of the December 7, 2020 meeting of the Planning Commission.
Member Katzma would make a motion to approve.
I'll
Thank you,
second.
Member Cass- Thank you for the support, Member Slater. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the approval of the December 7 minutes, say aye.
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 Any opposed? That motion carries. All right, moving right along. Article 5. At this point in the meeting, we allow comment on any non-agenda items. We do have one item on the agenda tonight on 5288 Buttrick regarding an accessory building. And when we get to that item, we will allow public comment on that item. But at this point, just looking to hear from anyone who has a non-agenda item they'd like to speak about. Limit your comments to 5 minutes, state your name and address, raise your hand electronically, and Cassie will get you connected. If you're using a telephone, I believe it is *9 that you would dial, but do that now if you wish to make a comment. Do we have any contestants this evening?
There are none at this time.
Okay, thank you. Then with that, we will move on to Article 6, which is case number 20-3616. The Staples residents at 5288 Buttrick Avenue. They're looking for an accessory building larger than 832 square feet.
Great, thank you. I'll jump right into that. Cassie, if you could throw the site plan on there. Perfect. I thought I'd stay away from fences tonight and get back to accessory buildings. We haven't had one of those in a little while. The applicant's requesting a type 1 special use permit to allow for an accessory building over 832 square feet. The property is located off of Buttrick near 52nd Street. The building is 32 by 40 feet with a small 2 by 10 chicken coop on it as well. So it totals 1,300 square feet. It has a height of 20 feet tall measured to the midpoint of the roof. That height requires a setback of 60 feet to the side and rear property lines. As you can see on the site plan there, they show a setback of 80 feet to the side property line and 120 feet to the rear property line. So they've got plenty of room there. The property is under 3 acres, so this is the only accessory building permitted to be on the property. The applicant indicated that they plan to use the building for storage, and the building is normal in size and appearance for the area. The applicant appears to meet our standards for an accessory building, so I'm recommending approval of the special use permit with the 2 following conditions. That the building is not used for living space or to run a business, and that any outdoor lighting meets our regulations.
Thank you. Any questions of staff?
I have one question. The 1,300 square feet that I saw in the notes, is that first floor only, or does that include the balcony?
That should include the footprint of the building.
But no balcony?
I don't think so. Is that on the 2nd floor?
Yes.
Correct.
No,
I
it's
think
just-
it's probably footprint.
Yep, just the footprint, so the 32 by 40 with the small chicken coop on the side is how we measure that.
Thank you, Member Moxley. Anyone else have any questions of staff at this point? Hearing none, I would invite the applicant to speak if he would like or she would like to add anything at this time. They don't have to necessarily speak, but if they do wish to add something, they can.
Michael Staples is our applicant. He is here, but does not have his hand raised.
Okay. Well, I would assume
Oh,
that
and he just raised it.
well, there we go. Let's connect with him then. Give him a chance to at least say hello. After all, he did.
Can
come
you
to
hear?
the-
Hello?
Yes,
Hello.
hello.
Okay,
Thank you for
hello.
joining.
I don't have much to add. What you said is perfectly straightforward, and I'm here just to let you know that I'm here for any other questions you may have.
Okay, we appreciate that. Does anybody have a question of the applicant while we have him live? Looks like you're off the hook so far. We'll get
Okay.
back to you if we need you. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Okay, with that, I would entertain a motion to go to public hearing at this time.
Member Rappin moves for public hearing.
Thank you, Member Rappin. Do we have support?
Member Johnson supports.
Thank you, Member Johnson, for the support. All those in favor to go to public hearing, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Hearing none, we are now in public hearing. If anybody in the public wishes to speak on this matter, you can raise your hand electronically at this time, or you can press *9 if you're on the telephone, and we will get you connected. I ask that you state your name and address when you are connected, and that you keep your comments to 5 minutes, please.
There are no raised hands at this time.
Excellent. Well, with no raised hands, I would entertain a motion to end the public hearing.
Member Katzma makes a motion to end public hearing. Close
Thank
public
you.
hearing.
Thank you, Member Katzma. Do we have support?
Member Kreider supports.
Thank you, Member Kreider. Will all those in favor say aye?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Public hearing is now closed. All right, then. Any discussion on this matter?
And this might be for Brian, but was there any feedback that you received? Usually you send out an email or something if you did, but just wondering.
I just got a call from one neighbor who just had some general questions about it, but not really any comments or any issues with the building.
Thank you, Member Katzma. Anyone else have any other discussion or comments to make or wish to take action on this item?
Member Rappin, I would like to move in the case of 20-3616 to approve the special use permit, taking into account staff recommendations.
Forward.
All right. Thank you, Member Rappin. And did we have support to that?
Support, Nordyke.
Thank you, Member Nordyke, for the support. Any discussion? All right. I would like to do a roll call vote here. Would someone from staff be able to facilitate that, please?
I should be able to do that.
Okay. Otherwise, I probably could on my end.
I'll go through the list here.
Okay, thank you.
Member Slater,
Yes.
Member Nordyke,
Yes.
Member Moxley,
Yes.
Member Deering,
Yes.
Member Rappin,
Yes.
Member Kreider,
Yes.
Member Katzma,
Yes.
Member Johnson,
Yes.
Member Reese.
Yes. Okay, well, that motion has passed. Congratulations on your approval. And the township staff will be in touch with you. That will bring us to article number 7, which is any other business. Does anyone have any other business to bring up this evening?
Can you hear me, Scott?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
think
so I guess
everyone-
I just want to let you guys know, we aren't sure if we're going to have our meeting on the 4th of January. We're still waiting for the folks from Subaru to submit some of that material that we asked for. But because we already held the public hearing, we don't have some of the time constraints. So they still have a few more days. We'll give them till next Monday to turn some stuff in. So it's still possible we might have that meeting. We definitely will have the meeting on the 18th of January. That is when the manager will bring the CIP to you guys for sure. So we'll for sure have that So that's kind of our upcoming schedule for the next couple meetings.
Okay. Would it be safe to assume that whenever our next meeting is, we'll have election of officers and rules of conduct and our normal end of year review type stuff? Or do you think that, what's your thoughts on that? Usually I think it's the first meeting of the year that we do those things.
Yeah, right. We'll do all of that stuff. We'll have the annual report for you guys. So yeah, we'll do all of that. No matter which meeting we have, the first one of the year, we'll do all of that start of the year stuff for you guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I know Ben's CIP is always extremely exciting, and I just hate to see all of the election of officers and everything pull away from the excitement of that meeting. So, so maybe we'll see what happens with the car dealership, but maybe we'll be able to pull some of that into the early part. So. All right. Anybody else have any other comments?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Mr. Johnson.
I would just like to say thank you to you for as chairing this commission during this year of uncertainty and virtual meetings. And I want to thank all the commissioners. I think we've done an excellent job. Staff as well. What an unusual time we're living in, but what a great job all staff and the commissioners, and especially you, Chair, have done this year. So thank you for that. And I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy this time with your family.
Thank you very much
Thanks,
for those comments, Johnson. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I have to say, chairing the meetings virtually is definitely different than being at the desk in the Wisner Center. I would rather be there. So, all right. Well, I also hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, and I have enjoyed being with all of you this year and hope to be in the future. But with that, unless somebody else has other comments or business, I would entertain Article 8 for adjournment.
Member Johnson moves to approve.
Member Deering supports.
All those in favor of adjournment?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Okay, good. Once in a while, somebody votes that way. I don't know why, but. All right, everybody. Have a great night and a Merry Christmas.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.